guys, Bettina here again. Welcome to video 2 of this 3-part series on regaining your core after having babies. I hope that the last video is helpful, that you've gone to see someone if you have any ab separation, and that you've been working with the last video for as long as you need if you have had that separation. So today we're going to build on what we did last week. So again, keeping that focus on contracting our core throughout our daily life. That's actually where you're going to get your biggest benefit. If you keep those abs contracted through your day, rather than just for the 10 minutes that you find on your mat or whatever it is you find for your yoga. So we're building on the last video by working through some more intense poses, adding in some planks. So obviously only working through this if you've had some advice, or working off the knees to make it nice and gentle on your core. So we're going to start with some sun salutations. Now it might not seem like it's a core exercise. Often in yoga we're using the core throughout the whole sequence, but we're not just honing in on that area. The rest of your body will still be working, and that's the best way to be working your core. It should be a whole body exercise, but just keeping our awareness in this middle section. So we'll come to the front of our mat, taking our feet together or under our hips. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. So bending into those knees, you'll notice if you've got a tight hamstrings, that your lower back might be feeling quite tight. So don't straighten and round. Bend into the knees and really fold down so that your chest hits your thighs. Let's inhale, bow pull, pulling the hands onto the shins or the floor, straightening the back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, step or jump those feet back. So our lower option, and we'll all do this to start, is to take the knees down. Just as we did in tabletop in the last video, draw that core in here. So again, I could release, but I'm not going to. I'm going to draw them all the way in. Keep the chest and the heart lifting forward as you exhale. Squeeze the elbows in and lower down, keeping that core contracted. Inhale to cobra, so just rolling the shoulders back. And again, using the muscles of the back here, it's still our core, even though it may not be your particular focus. Exhale, push back into the hands, come back through the knees, tuck the toes under and lift up into your down dog, pedaling out through the heels. So again, just as in our tabletop, keep that core drawn in. Elbows draw gently in towards each other. Let the head and neck relax and lift those hips high. As you inhale, look towards the hands, step or jump those feet forward, forward fold. So from your forward fold, inhale, bow pull, so hands to shins on the floor. Exhale, release down, bend the knees, sweep and rise all the way up, inhale. Keeping our focus on our core, exhale, forward fold back down. So we repeat our sun salutations, inhale, bow pull. Exhale, release, bending into those knees. Inhale, stepping those feet back, finding your plank. Again, knees can come down, or if you want to stay in the full plank this time, keep your focus on that core. So we don't want bottoms up, we're not making a tent, we're not sagging, which will start to feel really yucky in the lower back. We want nice and strong in the core, heart lifted, exhale, lower down. So your option here again, you can move down to your cobra, or if you have the strength, you can press into the hands, press into the tops of the feet, roll the shoulders and lift up into full up dog. Exhale, roll over the feet, all the way back down. Down dog. Inhale, look towards the hands, step those feet forward, find your forward fold. Inhale, bow pull. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend, sweep and rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with the heart. Inhale, bow pull. Exhale, release. Inhale, step those feet back. Use the knees or your full plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drawing all the way back. So pedaling out through those heels, working them down, lifting the hips high. So we're going to work through a flowing movement here, focusing on that core. As you inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, draw it forward in towards the chest, as if you're going to place it down. Keep it lifted. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, draw it forwards. Exhale, send it back. So you'll notice the core on this one. Inhale, move forward. Keep breathing. It's not yoga if you're not breathing. Exhale, send it back. Lower that leg down. Remember, if you haven't done yoga before, welcome to child's pose at any time. This is where you come if you need a rest. If you're still good to keep going, stretch those arms forward, tuck the toes under, lift up again. Left side this time, inhale, rise. Exhale, bring it forward, send it back. Move forward. So as you move forward, keep pressing strongly into those hands, lifting the core up, and send it back. Inhale, moving forwards. Exhale, send it back. Lower that leg down. Pedal out the heels, look towards the hand step, the feet forward, find your forward fold once more. Inhale, bow pull. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep and rise. Exhale, forward fold. Bow pull. Release. Pressing into the palms, stepping those feet back. Awareness on the core, take your option if you need. Exhale, lower down, nice and slow. Control the movement. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Just as we did before, but this time we're crossing the body, which will work different muscles. Inhale the leg up. Exhale, take the knee across the body. Send it back. Draw it forward and cross the body. Send it back. Forward and cross. Send it back. Lower the leg down. Inhale the other side. Remember, you can rest in child's pose whenever you need. Cross the body. Keep that core drawn in. If you start to lose it, you need to rest. If you're losing the breath, you also need to rest. Once more here. Send it back. Turn the foot down, pedal out your down dog, look towards the hand step or jump those feet forwards, forward fold. Inhale, bow pull. Exhale, release. Bend, sweep and rise. Inhale all the way up. Stretch out that belly, exhale, forward fold down. A variation here of our sun salutation, we're coming down, forward fold and then bending into the knees, lifting the chest, coming into core, into chair, excuse me. So inhale, keep that chest lifted. Now you notice the tendency is to want to stick that butt back, see if you can gently draw it in, keep that core pulled in as well. And breathe. Alright, here's where it gets a little bit harder. Exhale, lower down. Exhale, lower down. Once more, all the way down to the floor. Take a seat, lift up into your boat pose. So from here, what you want to do, it's easy to lean back. I want you to lift up with that chest and sit right up on the top of the tripod of your bottom. So not on the tailbone, lift forward. If this is too hard for you, you can place the hands behind. Maybe take one leg down. Maybe you work two at tabletop. Maybe you keep holding on to the legs. Maybe you let the arms go. Maybe you lengthen the legs out. You'll work harder that way. Keep breathing. Now inhale them in. We're going to rock and roll our way up. Coming all the way back up. Pressing into those feet, finding our chair. Inhale, rise. We're coming down again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bow pull. Exhale, release. Inhale, take a seat. Find your chair. You should be nice and warm now. You should be able to feel that core working. Exhale, lower. Exhale, lower. All the way down this time. Find your boat. So keep that chest nice and proud. If you're having trouble, hold the legs. You'll be able to draw them in and lift that chest up. Breathe. Inhale, draw them in, rock and roll, coming back up. Pressing into those feet, rising all the way up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hang here for a moment. Breathe into the backs of those legs, let the torso hang, let it all go. Don't worry about what you can and can't do right now. It's all about rebuilding. It's about starting to put that time into yourself and your own body, when likely you probably haven't for a year or so. Maybe more if you've got older children. Don't expect to be able to do exactly what you did before children right now. I promise you can get there, but you need to give yourself time. Alright, from our forward fold, we're going to come down now to work the side abs. So moving into those obliques. As you inhale, let's both pull, stretching out those legs. Exhale, forward fold down, palms onto the floor, step those feet back. Chaturanga once more, so knees down if you need, chest forward and proud. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. So, hands will be underneath the shoulders. As we inhale, move forward, find plank. Remember, no tense, no sad planks. If you're feeling like that, knees are your option. Okay, your core is not strong enough to do a full plank. If you're making a tent or having a sad one. Inhale, breathe. So keep pressing the fingers and the knuckles away from the floor, palms are pressed in. Let's find our side plank. The left arm comes under, lifting up. This is quite strong. If it's too much, bottom knee comes down, and you're still lifting that side body away from the floor. Otherwise, you can stay up in full plank, reaching towards the ceiling. Breathe. One more here. Exhale, lower down, replace the hand, roll to the other side. Remember, you can find your option if you like, taking the knee down. If you want to work harder, you could lift that top leg. Breathe. Exhale, lower down, pull back to your down dog or find your child's pose. Actually, let's find child's pose. I need to catch my breath too. Exhale, take the forehead down. Breathe into that lower belly. As you inhale, slowly rise. Coming back up, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. So we came to tabletop in the last video. And last time we just worked with lifting the arm. Maybe we took one leg out. This time we're going to make it a little bit harder. So as you inhale, we're going to lift the right arm and lift the left leg. So just bringing them to parallel at this stage. Again, keeping that core drawn in. And you notice you might get the wobbles. Exhale, lower down. Taking a moment here to break, press into the hands and lift the knees off the ground. So you're pressing into the tops of the feet. Core is contracting. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, other side. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. So again, pressing into those knees, pressing into the hands, lift, keep the core drawn in, keep the breath flowing. Exhale, lower down. Or you can work with lifting and then drawing the knee and the fist in together while keeping the rest of the body still. Keep the breath flowing, one more time. And slowly return. Perhaps this time taking a seat back towards the heels, stretching the arms forwards, also quite strong on those shoulders and arms, resting the forehead down. Breathe here. And then inhale, rising up. So opposite side, you've got the option here, you either hold it parallel and just breathe, or you bring that knee and fist in together. So try and keep that body nice and still, abs contracted. So if you're finding you can't keep them contracted, that's a sign you need to lower down. Go back to just holding, or maybe just work with the hand. Lower that leg down. Remember to always listen and be respectful of where you are right now. Have faith that you'll get there one day, because you will. But pushing is only going to make it harder. Slowly lower down. Press into those hands, press into the knees, lifting up. Breathe. We're almost done. And exhale, lower down. Well done, you made it. So hopefully, after that little sequence, you can feel your core. You're starting to have an idea of the types of movements you need to be including in your day to start really strengthening up those muscles. I hope that it is improving, that maybe you're noticing your lower back is not quite as sore by the end of the day. Maybe you're noticing as you pick your children up that you're starting to have that awareness of core and draw it in before you lift them. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video. It's going to get a little bit tougher, and I hope that you have a great week. Namaste.